Next up, we got have the 49ers struck gold by Thinking Football. Y'all go subscribe, Thinking Football right here. Up and coming creator. I seen his stuff pop up. I'm like, hold on. Now, you already know, 49ers fans. I already know y'all know. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? New quarterback doing his thing in the league. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, I love to see when a backup or third string, whatever, do their job and they look better than the first string. You know what I'm saying? I love to see that. So, had the 49ers struck gold? Y'all let me know if y'all want more of these videos from Thinking Football. Like this video if y'all want more. Let's see what it been time by.
Mr. Irrelevant says who? The very last pick of Mr. Irrelevant says who? The very last pick of the 7th round. Not much of anything was expected out of the rookie Brock Purdy. With the 3rd overall pick from the year before touted as a starter and Jimmy G untraded, the 49ers were at best hoping for a project QB that returns dividends on the pick he's drafted at. Just making the roster would be an achievement for Brock Purdy. Expecting to ride the bench and learn the NFL ropes, this game has a cruel nature for thrusting those unexpected into the spotlight. And this time, it was Purdy's turn to be next man up.
And this was my dad always tell me, bro, if you ever third string, second string, don't just sit there and mope about it. Of course, everybody want to be first string. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Don't mope about it because you never know when you get your turn. You never know, bro. Not praying, not hoping that this will happen, but the starter could get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. And now who they're going to call on? The next man up. Who's the next man? You. So don't just sit there and think, you know what I mean?
Shoved in as the starter of a playoff prowling team, the former third stringer has not only kept that ship afloat, but has put up some stellar reps on tape.
George.
So how's the young dude done it? Let's dive in and find out.
Boy, George.
The West Coast system that Kyle Shanahan comes from requires quarterbacks to play conductor against the defense. How the opposition aligns and rolls will determine where to go with the ball, always attacking the weakness the defense has to give up. Purdy's been great at this, able to scan the field and throw under pressure. Here, Miami are showing a 6-man pressure look with both backers walked up to the A-gaps and a 3-high middle field closed look with the triangle tipped by Javon Holland. This is a pretty good indicator of cover 3, and the formation helps decode the blitz look. George Kittle is in the backfield, swapped with McCaffrey from the bunch, and with Holland this far off on the 3rd and 5, Purdy can be pretty sure the backers will drop. Post-snap, he gets his eyes to the strong safety, the key to reading a defense. And here, Eric Rowe simply shifts to his right without gaining any depth, taking the flat as the corner bails to the deep 3rd. Reading this, Purdy knows the post is going to come open in the window between the middle backers, winding up when his man's covered, meaning he's open. 3rd and 5 again here against the Commanders, and it's once again all about the safeties. They present that 3-high umbrella, but Derek Forrest will creep down to form a Tampa 2, opening up the post shot with Washington's corners playing very spread in the invert 2-deep shell. Purdy goes to his first read Ayuk, but the corner bailed hard and Bobby McCain is lurking on it, revealing zone. Jennings on the whip is also covered, so Purdy gets to Kittle on the 3rd read, and with Forrest dropping down to play Tampa, he's flat-footed on Kittle, and this is a inch-perfect rainbow.
See, I was about to say, why is this corner sitting like that? But the whole time, this was actually, he supposed to play that middle flat. Dang. And then they ain't have enough time to get, the actual corner get enough time to get back.
So Purdy gets to Kittle on the 3rd read, and with Forrest dropping down to play Tampa, he's flat-footed on Kittle, and this is a inch-perfect rainbow to the post.
Yep.
And here against the Bucks, he perfectly reads the blitz and shows he knows how to read leverage. The Bucks show 2 high, but this is a bit more complex. With both middle backers with the cross blitz, Keanu Neal will drop down to play the middle zone, and Tyron Shoyinkar will drop from left edge to play the flat in the 3-3 fire zone. The Bucks aren't playing standard spot drop here, but match principles. In the most basic terms, the defenders read the releases of the receivers before matching up in man when the offense reveals their plans. We've got a whole video on match zone and pattern matching coming up, so make sure to subscribe for that. This is often deployed against trips formations to counter the 3-man advantage, and you can see Neal, who rolls from safety with his eyes solely focused on the trip side. This leaves a 2-on-2 advantage on the backside, and the simplest answer to a complex defense is often the best. Shoyinkar will leave Kittle for Carlton as he's going vertical, and that leaves him out-leveraged on the skinny post. Nice timing and a good chunk. So we've shown 3 nice reads under little to no pressure so far, but what really stands out is Purdy's fearlessness and assurance in the pocket. Normally, with the third-string QB thrust in mid-season, you aren't exactly confident in his abilities, nor want to stay where the chaos lies. But so far, Brock Purdy seems unbothered by the rush. This is in his first game thrust into the lineup after the Jimmy G injury, and Miami will test the rookie with a version of their cover 0 look. While it might look a little like a single high, that's Xavier Howard drifting outside the hashes, acting as if he's playing man match on the bunch, and Miami will shift 7 up to the line of scrimmage, 1 more than the 49ers can block. Miami, as usual, drops the D tackles away from the line turn, more in our Lamar video for that wrinkle, sending everybody else, and this gets a free rusher in Jalen Phillips right into the ribs of Purdy. Watch as Brock gets absolutely lit up while standing strong in the pocket.
That's nice.
Delivering a dime to Kittle on the skinny post.
And that's what I be trying to say about with the other quarterbacks, bro. Some quarterbacks literally just take the sack, bro. Like, either try to throw it away, or if you see something, bro, throw it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Only if it's actually, like, a good read, though. Don't just throw something because you're under pressure and now you're throwing a pick. That's not what I'm saying.
Brock gets absolutely lit up while standing strong in the pocket, delivering a dime to Kittle on the skinny post. The trigger's so quick, Eric Rowe is completely flat-footed, and that's a big 15-yard gain while getting smothered by a 250-pound lineman. Then, afterwards, he proceeds to get up and prepare for the next play as
and he's not scared to get hit. That's another thing, too. Quarterback scared to get hit.
Nothing ever happened.
He's not scared to get hit.
Here it is again against the Bucs. They're gonna run a nice ET stunt to get a free rusher in Purdy's face, but there's no wavering in the rookie's nerves. Brandon Ayuk runs an absolutely disgusting stop-and-go route, leaving Jamil Dean in the dust.
Oh my God.
And although the pressure short arms the throw slightly, this is incredible bravery and such a good route that Ayuk can slow to catch it before the score. Magnificent work from the receiver. And here it is again against the Bucs, this time against the blitz. Tampa tries something new with the backers up in 2-point stances and the D tackles behind them. And with this alignment, Purdy can be pretty sure the blitz is coming. The backers attack both guards, leaving Jake Brendel the center to block the D tackles, of which he gets neither, but good pass protection buys Purdy a fraction of a second. The Niners have once again swapped McCaffrey and Kittle, allowing for a bigger frame of protection.
That's another reason why the 49ers are so good, is because they got that line, bro. The 49ers always had a good line, bro. They always did.
And Kittle gets low to slow down the rush. McCaffrey is frankly a cheat code, losing his man with the stutter step, and Purdy once again puts this up, this time with pinpoint back shoulder precision while getting lit up. Far beyond just standing strong, Purdy's pocket movements have been top tier, both calm and deliberate. He knows how and when to step up, how to snake against the oncoming rush, and when the appropriate time is to bail.
Brock low-key goaded. I ain't gonna lie.
Tampa Bay defense. Brock maneuvers his body through the incoming pressure smoothly while finding the available George Kittle underneath.
Brock low-key goaded. Now that I'm really like, wow.
Easy completion. He makes it look simple, but that's a testament to his skill. Against the Dolphins here, they'll again show a 6-man pressure, but drop out in favor of man with 2 robbers. There was a chance to Debo across the middle off the rub concept, but the changeup slows the read and the internal clock goes off before he can hospital pass it. He does a great job to stand tall in the pressure despite the wall coming at him, then bailing at 3 seconds when pressure finally does break through. He keeps his eyes up the whole way, knowing Debo's man is far behind him, and this is a great weighted pass on the run.
Yep.
These TE stunts coming at you with NFL lineman strength are virtually impossible to stop on longer developing plays. And even Trent Williams is a victim here. The right guard also gets thrown into Birdie's path, but there's no flustering the rookie, who spins out and away from the rush,
got that little
keeps his head up to find the check down while showing the wheels to beat the edge rusher.
Incomplete.
And here it is once more against the Bucs. Shoyinkar holds the edge well on the naked boot action, but Purdy niftily swims past him with the sharp breaks. Great eyes here to keep scanning the field.
Oh my
And
God.
this is an absolute dime to Debo on the over.
Wait, so Brock is a rookie? He's a rookie?
This plus movement extends to the broken play too. Getting back up off the floor, avoiding the rush, and throwing crossbody. Oh, so he think he Michael Vick too? And this is a superb late sidestep to avoid Javon Holland.
All right, look at it again.
Back up off the floor, avoiding the rush, and throwing crossbody. Oh, so he think he Michael Vick too? And this is a superb late sidestep to avoid Javon Holland. And the release and arm angle to get this around the defender are sweet too. Shame it's short of the first down though. Now, there is some chatter that much of this good play is down to the classic Shanahan scheming. And while I hope we've shown enough tape to disprove that's the only reason for his success, Shanahan has been cooking up some absolutely great stuff to ease the rookie in. And this is what a good coach is supposed to do. People act like scripting and designing plays to fit players is somehow a detriment to a quarterback's evolution. But this couldn't be further from the truth. You aren't hiding your quarterback, you're helping him. Here's a good example that can get your rookie an easy throw and first down. With sprint right option, the stack release ensures an open throw and all Purdy has to do is release in rhythm. And here, they get him on the move again with the fake toss right, boot out left. The linebackers have to jump out to play the toss, and Kittle is left wide open on the drag for the easy completion.
When
you have weapons like this, your life is a whole lot easier.
Yep, that was smart.
Speaking of weapons, the addition of Christian McCaffrey to the offense cannot be overstated. Adding the white Deebo Samuel to pair with the black Christian McCaffrey was a match made in heaven. And I think we would have seen even more interchange if Deebo hadn't gotten hurt. For now, the swaps for misalignments have been created with Kittle, producing multiple scores and defenses on skates. It's going to look even scarier if all three can be fit at the same time. Trust us. As previously mentioned, Shanahan's play calling has been a real help to the rookie, using the threat of the run and screen game to create chunk play opportunities. You know we had to show this one. Against Seattle, Purdy will hit the defense with not one, but two pump fakes to each sideline, parting the middle of the Hawks' protection and allowing Kittle to free roam on a delayed seam route.
Ooh, that was nice.
Fantastic play call from the offensive guru. And I've always loved this added wrinkle in Shanahan's zone run system. On the backside of an outside zone play, Shanahan will have a quick slant built in. If the QB sees off coverage, he's allowed to pivot and throw this pass. The end gets closer than you'd like, but great arm angle and placement to Ayuk here. So, did the 49ers find a diamond in the rough? Well, first, we need to see him play against better defenses. Miami's show everyone stun system is getting a little stale and only being held together by two strong edge rushers. The Bucs have talent, but the line's been nowhere near as good, and there's too much freelancing. The Seahawks D had a good 3-game stretch, but outside of that, it doesn't look like they can tackle. And the Commanders' numbers are good, but the tape shows a defense ready to get picked on when they finally played a competent offense. Unfortunately, his next 2 games will likely produce little resistance either. The Raiders' defense only has 1.5 players, and the Cardinals aren't good either. This leaves his biggest defensive test most likely in his first playoff start, which, honestly, could be rough. Luckily, he's got a pretty good defense to practice against. Outside of this, there's very little negative to report. Yeah, he's occasionally late like any old rookie would, and he's sailed on 1 or 2 open balls, but the play has been very steady for a first-year player. This is probably his worst throw, trying to force the ball to Ayuk, but even this is a great interception. His only other coming on a drop pass bobbled straight to the defense. Despite the rocky start and the continuous injuries, the 49ers find themselves ready for the playoffs. This is a deep roster with a very good defense. The only thing they really need from their offense is to limit turnovers and manage the game wisely. All things which Brock Purdy has shown the ability to do with a little bit of extra magic sprinkled in. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Hey!
Thanks for watching.